Today on Judge Porter.
A fine for $150 for jaywalking across Alligator Highway?
Yes, sir.
Do you know how dangerous that is? Why would you do that?
I know. I have a great explanation for it.
Oh, I gotta hear this one. Hello, everyone. We're here for case number 9800, Mango Park versus Benjamin Ruiz. Mr. Ruiz, I presume?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Sir, it shows here that you received a fine for $150 for jaywalking across Alligator Highway.
Yes, sir.
Do you know how dangerous that is? Why would you do that?
I know. I have a great explanation for it.
Oh, I gotta hear this one because
Yeah.
I wouldn't even try walking across Alligator Highway.
I know. Just thinking about it and looking at it again is making me think, why was I doing it? But, sir, I work overnight, right? And walking across the highway saves me about 20, 30 minutes to getting there. So as I'm working overnight, basically during 2 in the morning, there's no cars going through.
Okay.
So I work.
Yeah, but what happens if let's say I understand you're saving yourself some time. I got that part, but it's dark and I don't know which part of the highway you're crossing. But let's say that what do you do for a living? I'm sorry, sir?
So I work as a security guard.
So you're wearing a uniform?
Yes, sir.
And it's dark. Well, if you're wearing a dark uniform, you're crossing Alligator Highway. They may not see you, and then whack, and there is no more Mr. Ruiz, right?
That thought has crossed my mind thousands of times, sir.
So why are you doing that?
I live 5 miles away from my job, and I walk every day to work.
You don't own a car.
I don't own a car.
Okay.
So basically, I live paycheck to paycheck, and living paycheck to paycheck basically just means that I have to get there to job, work as much as I can, and try to get my hours up. I'm going to school during the day.
What do you go to school for? What are you studying?
I'm actually trying to be like you, Judge. I'm trying to become political science. I'm trying to go in political science and become a lawyer.
You're trying to become a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. Any particular field of law that you were interested in? Entertainment
Was the one.
sports.
Yeah, entertainment and sports is the one because it's the biggest one. You know, there's always an issue with the sports player or an entertainment guy. You know, there's always an issue. So I want to be the guy that they call. So that's my goal. You know, my grandma works hard during the day. So seeing her, I'm like, look, I want her to be good. No more working for her. I want to be the lawyer that, you know, I want to defend people.
I'm curious. Do you have anyone else in your family who's into law or anything of that
So
nature?
my father was actually a police officer.
Okay.
Yes, sir. He was a police officer for 25 years.
Okay. Was it Mango Park or another department?
It was, Mango Park.
Okay. All right.
He was a lieutenant.
All right. So how long have you been working as a security guard at this particular location?
I've been working there for the past 3 years.
Okay. How old are you, sir?
I'm 25, sir.
I'm 25. All right. So what are we going to do about this fine, this $150 fine?
So I don't know if you can see, but I have a clean record, sir. I've maintained my property. As you can see, I was raised by the law in a way and just was taught to be very good.
Except when it comes to crossing.
Yeah, except when it comes to
Highway.
crossing the highway, man. I'm so sorry, Your Honor. But you know, I have to do what I have to do sometimes to get to work. But if I can, community service. If anything, I'm living paycheck to paycheck again, sir. So I can pay monthly installments for the citation.
I don't understand this part about paycheck to paycheck. They don't pay you well at this. Where do you work exactly, or who do you work for?
I work for West Mango Security
You
Services.
said West Mango?
West
Security?
Mango Security.
Okay, all right. Okay? So this particular firm, they send you to a location to work, or
Yes, construction sites.
Okay. Wow. I'm assuming there's no. Did you talk to your supervisors? Maybe there's a way for them to give you a place that's closer to home?
That's what I've been trying to do, but the supervisor, he hates me, man. And it's already a problem as it is that I'm showing up to work sometimes late already, and he gets on.
Why are you showing up so late? I mean,
I got to cross the highway.
Okay. And how far did you say you had to walk?
5 miles, sir.
One way?
One way and one way back. I try to get a ride sometimes, but my buddy, he leaves, so I got to walk back.
And I'm assuming there's no train Well, I know the buses don't run at 2
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning, and I'm assuming there's no train that's
No,
close
sir.
by you that's going to be at a particular construction site. Wow.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No. Why you apologizing?
I just
You're making the effort to walk to work. There are people, you're walking 5 miles to work to try to make things happen. There are people who won't even walk 5 blocks to make things happen because they're so lazy. So I appreciate the fact that you are dedicated to yourself, that you would walk 5 miles up, 5 miles back. I don't appreciate the fact that you're putting your safety at risk crossing Alligator Highway. That part I'm having an issue with. But don't get me wrong, I do understand. How far are you as far as college goes?
College goes, I'm almost done, sir.
Almost done. So what, is this your last year?
I got yes, sir. I got 2 more semesters left.
I'm sorry?
2 more semesters.
2 more
so
semesters.
This is my last year.
Okay. And what is this, pre-law or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. During my time as a police officer, I went to college and I got my degree. And I also, during my time as a police officer, I went out and I actually passed the bar. My goal was when I retire, I would go into some form of law, but I don't know if you noticed or not, but the mayor asked me, since there was a situation on the bench, since I already had my degree, if I would take a position here on the bench, and I said, yeah, so I'm still doing double duty there.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. Well, first, let me deal with this jaywalking issue with a fine of $150. I'm going to dismiss that. I'm going to throw that out. You don't have to worry about that. You're not going to have to pay that. You said that you were willing to do community service.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to put you on community service because community service is going to tap into your study time, your time to get your degree in order. I don't want to do anything that's going to make your life harder than what it already is. You're making the effort. And like I said, you do 5 miles, just one way to go to work. People can't even do 5 blocks. They can, oh, it's too far. I can't walk that far. And I appreciate that. Now, let me ask you this thing. Your security position. Have you ever considered, I'm just going to throw it out there, joining the Mango Park Police Department?
My thoughts were yes on that as well. But my father always said he wanted me to do something bigger than that.
And that's cool. That's great. But we all have a foundation. We all have to have a building block somewhere to start. And I'm not saying that you need to follow my path. I just know that the city of Mango Park, they help with tuition and things of that nature. Oh. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Okay, that's great news, if you were to join, like let's say you go to the Academy for Mango Park Police Department, they will help pay you because you're a city employee. What happens is they pay you a tuition. I think it's 40, 50%. I think the rules have changed. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been there. You will have to check that out. But if you go and you become a police officer with Mango Park, not only have you have some assistance with paying your tuition and things of that nature, but you're also gaining valuable experience. Now, you said that you want to go into sports, and that's cool. I get that. Trust me, you become a police officer in this town, you're going to come across a lot of athletes who are on the wrong side of the law. Trust me, I've done it a few times, but at least you'll have that foundation set. Okay. I will get in contact with somebody from recruiting. I have your information here. I will have it sent to your. Do I have your email? We have your email on file, correct?
I'll write it down for you. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, if you could give me your email address, okay, and I will have the information sent to you.
Thank you, sir.
So you could consider the idea of joining going into the academy, and maybe you could become a police officer, and then you don't have to go paycheck to paycheck, you know. And it helps build your foundation. So give me your information.
Yes, sir. I will.
And as far as this case is going to be dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, come on up. You just write it down here for me, if you don't mind. Get you hooked up. All righty, sir.
Sir.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All righty.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. God
Case
bless you.
dismissed.
Yes, sir. I want to thank Judge Porter from the bottom of my heart. He helped me out in this tough time of need, and he knows what I'm going through. He gave me the reference to join the Mango Police Department, and I'm excited for that. And he's gonna see me in this courtroom as well one day. And thank you, Judge Porter, for getting me cleared off of this, man. I appreciate you so much.